When I say player, you say what? Player, player. When I say player, you say what? Player, player. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's good. And yet we are back with another Mark Cooper Monday. Last week I was recovering from DreamCon and all different kinds of deadlines and things like that. So I apologize. From last Monday, I just wasn't here. But we about to go ahead and go further ado. Let's go ahead and go through this, because after I finish this stream here, yeah, Undertale, yeah, we here. You got to do that. All right. So, like I said, we go to our meter here and we go to the latest because we're fair. And let's go all the way to the bottom of the most, first one that was released, and then go to the other one here. So, looks like it's going to be Skeletor for first track of the day.
Hello?
Yo, what's this? Who's this? What you want? What's up?
Wow, it's been a long time. I really missed
Oh,
you.
Akira, okay.
I have a question. Can I borrow 50?
Tim,
For a present of mine, something nice?
What, bitch? You said you miss me and you text me 4 to 5 months later? Bitch, get the fuck out of my phone. That's money in my pocket. That's ain't your money, bitch.
Jesus Christ. All right. That's how we're starting today.
Let my money get a grip, ho. All the bitches make me sick, yo. They want my money to get a fix. What is this? Damn bitch, you a bum in a trick, ho. Let my money get a grip, ho. All these bitches make me sick, though. They want my money to get a fix. What is this? Damn bitch, you a bum in a trick, ho. Ay, hollering for $1, but you can't touch my president's line about how much you miss me. It's so evident. Message me back, please. I'm giving you an estimate. DD till I give a fuck. I'm busy stacking dividends. Remember how you cut me off? No sentiment. That bridge been burned. Now you trying to be relevant. Negligent when I didn't have cash. Now you trying to swim in. But my Benjamins require membership. Like, hold back up. Get a grip. 1, 2, clean with my shoes got to fit. 3, 4, 5, these hoes really make me sick. Make me sick. Make me sick. Like money get.
Song is dope. No problems there whatsoever at all. But the thing is, like I said, it just irks me just because of the fact of having like a marketing background, is that I'm like, I can understand like where Temp is like, to leave me alone because it's, Akira. And I understand that feeling of it, but it doesn't relate to the anime at all. And here's some things I want to point out that's very, very important, okay? You're doing Akira, but your hashtags are Akira Toriyama, experimental funk, and funk music. But the hashtags don't relate to the content at all. And I can understand, you're trying to make sure you can push the song, and I thoroughly get that, but nothing to do with Dragon Ball, nothing to do with Akira technically. But, you're rapping. And it's not experimental funk really like that either. Like, you just have to be careful when it comes to that kind of marketing. You know what I mean? You just gotta be careful. And I want to let you know, because with captions and everything now, like watch. So I click captions, right? Look, You see how all your words pop up? The algorithm already knows the words that associate with Akira Toriyama and all that stuff. And YouTube also. Yeah, I know. I saw the messenger. I know. I already got it together. It's no worries. I already got it together. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah. So like it doesn't line up with it. And you got to be careful because with these words here, it's automatically, it also has a filter on this, believe it or not, just to let you guys know. Sometimes when you put certain hashtags there, they have things that's like all ages based. And when it's all ages based with that's associated with those name properties, they automatically push it down in a different algorithm and people don't see it either. So you got to be careful when you use certain hashtags and stuff like that, because I'm looking at one property that's a different property that you're shouting out another different, you know what I mean? There's too many different angles here and it just doesn't. The song is dope, but I personally would go back to the drawing board for the type of way you want to promote this song. And I understand it might be that, but I'm just telling you, if the lyrics are popping up on the bottom here, it already has an idea exactly what it is. And that's the issue.
Get a grip, hoe. Get a grip. All these bitches make me sick, though. Make me sick. They want my money to get a fix. What is this? Damn bitch, you a bum in a trick, hoe. In a trick. That my money, get a grip, hoe. Get a grip. All these bitches make me sick, though. Make me sick. They want my money to get a fix. What is this? Damn bitch, you a bum in a trick, hoe. In a trick.
Why you have to say that towards me, huh? Why do you have to say that towards me? I thought you remembered me. I thought you missed me.
Bitch, back up. I don't give a fuck about you, okay?
But
I don't give a fuck about you.
I thought you
I don't give a fuck about what you
about me, but
Back up, bitch.
Other than that, it's fine. But I'm just letting you know, that's the reason why it could not, have a hard time with traction, because there's several things there. And also there are some hidden type of asterisks that YouTube does, like with certain words and certain swears and certain profanities that don't actually, when they bleep it out, it automatically lets them know in the system that it is 18 and older kind of content. And that's what happens. You know what I mean? No, I understand. I get it, but man. So, other than that, like I said, it's dope. People will enjoy the track itself, but you want to try a different marketing tactic, because the more that you do that, the more YouTube already assumes, even if the song is doing really well, that it's not allowed to go to a certain audience. So just to let you know. Alrighty, Swift, Spirit, what's up? Hold on. LNY, you were thinking about submitting. I may have some later on in the stream. I may be able to do one more, but because we're not at the 25 limit. So if you stick around, it would have to be at the end, like towards the end, like towards like 9:30 or so. And then maybe I could be able to play your track, no problem. It's just, yeah. So, no worries. Alrighty, Swift, let's do it.
I got my bitch at she a damn. Yeah, my bitch, but dojo. Bam. Best way I want me to hot down. Moonlight to spray town. Baby, throw hands
Battle chunky, saddle up on my chariot. Butter none of us swim like barbarian. Barely breathing, booty shaking, embarrassing. Pull up on you, I play that you perishing. Hog one of my sticking, replenishing. Petty gotta go get you a shaman. Baddie with me and she know she a diva. I'll be around and she knows she callin'. Youngest, toughest on the block. Some with the dumbest rivals of the flock. My buddy will fumble, crumble in the cross. Was out, my cousin busting out the job. Carry a 30 special, especially let the demons see Jimmy when I'ma stop. The moment they think it's the best of me, let them see that I got some more sauce in the pot. Why would I beg for a seat if I can make a table? Let alone sign to a label. Niggas is shameful, same niggas who gon' talk fucking your name, the same nigga crazy. I do this shit cause I'm able. Blind lights, still trying to confide in the shameless. Chrome on me, chrome hearts or a chrome body. Same time, I take off your training. The dream to you was like kryptonite. Blue shirts like I'm hanging with kryptonite. They talking about shit that they never did. I'm guessing you reading that script you write. I've been around shooters who go to your wake and get bigger so bright after candlelight. Marta, I let the Nina do it. Cock it back and just take a night.
I got my protection down. Yeah, my mentee pa tojo. Penso eu amo os better. Hard down, mula to spray town. There's a rap of me that said I do baby throw home car. Yeah, I'm no more peso. I posso na fim número nos dava adresso. Yeah, there's comida no problema. Por entonces frame cause I got a cash flow. You gotta ride, now you gotta pay for. Sempre ouro pra mim é que eu faço PayPal. Ela não se paga até job. Penso que a minha frota é da trasunieka bank bro. $1 pesos, vine fara på la mine nu dog. Fucking up with my cake, there's no sexy net for me, lay low. Yeah, oh shit ain't no. Okay, I put up a flow. I'm one in a million, she's so sad I better de pache e fortu pe flow. I'm one of the best, I'm sending a bitch in a cardiac arrest. Gemene roșca te vezi, mă fute mă linge ca pocioni testa. Bagare pe pisă dem, dar sună ca pula, eu sunt pe onesta. Dacă face numai piesa, ți se urcă la cabeza. Doar pe tine fie vesta, unul noi nu dăm cu guess. Make shade, fulizarea până la beta, îmbrăcat ca feature made, full frame. Mai facă cu mie nu dorm, bă, când arunc cu mie pe black hole. Mai bagă un bella. I got my bitch and she a damn. Yeah, my mentee pe tojo. Penso eu amo os better. Hard down, mula to spray town. There's a rap of me that say I do baby throw home car. Yeah, I'm no more peso. I posso na fim número nos dava adresso. Yeah, there's comida no problema. Por entonces frame cause I got a cash flow.
We click subscribe because we support everybody. I love the smoothness all the way through. Like I agree with Zayas. Like they've been working together. Like I've heard like maybe 4 or 5 tracks in them. Like Miracle and Mari. Like they link and and push together. Kind of like with Hydragoons when they decided to be the collective and putting things together. Shout out to the Hydragoons. And then you got Omega and Ty. They team up, and then it's just a lot of those. It's just really, really, really dope. So yeah, so it works out. Alrighty, let's go right to the next one. I don't hear anything weird in the mixes or anything. Everything's clean. Only things I would say is that if you are doing, things in Spanish subtitles, maybe at the bottom you could put what is in English too. It's not like, mandatory, but it's always a good touch if you want to do that. Just so they got an idea, it works out. Alrighty, let's go to the next one. Hold on. Are you skipping the line, JK? Just so I know. Because you're gonna skip the line over your own brother, your own all-time arcade. You're gonna skip the line over your friend. Okay, he skipped the line. All right, line is skipped. Let's go, JK.
JK talking slick again.
Telling you, the longer you in the stream, you get the opportunities for these type of things. So,
Jesse, A-E, yeah.
It's a fight for your life. Will you love it? Will you die? Your suicide or survive? With innovation on the rise. It's a fight for your life. Will you live it? Will you die? Your suicide or survive? With innovation on the rise. What you gonna do? Let's go, screw it, let's go. In a new mode, on a new globe. Every other corner, another terror. Wanna see it prone. Lose your dome. Blood and bones, splatter handy. Shatter Honda 74, but they will never get me. Thought about a family. Turn to a high rise. What a reality. They wanna be common, making more bodies, total more bodies. Rest in the army, not gonna stop me. You gonna stop me, they gonna stop me. No. If I gotta go beyond, I'm putting on a sniper's mask. You better duck and cover, I will never fail my task. I'm a Robin and I'm mixing out my opposition. Or I'm lighting up the tower, break them down in composition. I can turn the tables with the master key. Code breaker, I break them like the walls of Jericho, foundation crusher. Conquer every fear, I'm David in a world of giants. Pop them in their dome, they all compliant.
Love the fact of how animated that you have been on these songs and doing many different things. What I love about you guys is that you are not only just doing new stuff, but you guys are challenging each other and trying out everything. And that is what's really dope about a lot of you. Keep rocking, man. Like I said, that works out perfect. And then let's go right into the goons. Go to All Time Arcade. Trash.
Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating.
Wow.
Our cats just love great customer service.
Customer service? Right.
They don't get this excited for wet food. You know?
No.
Turn this off. Oh, it's got Shinky on here. Okay, it's gonna be a vibe. Oh, Red Rob made the beat?
When I say I'm sticking my mind, yeah. Okay, when I'm in, let me start at the beginning. And I know some of my dreams ever swimming. But I'm wishing I'm sure and I'm sticking. I'm not your object, no plaything. I'm not yours, do my own thing. Got my own goals, do it my way. Done with your wants, this is my day. Back in the performance of the stages, man. Got me thinking like I'm on cloud, man. You can have it all back to the figure me, say. The crowd was wild, but in my name, I can hear my glory.
Hook, come on.
I've been taking my chances. I know you know. Now I got my persona under control. Chance that you're gonna hear me on the radio. I know that you won't scare me. I know. I've been shining. I can't deny it. I've been trying. I cannot hide it. See, what's your time and crowd keep on wildin'. I know you wanna dance again. I know you wanna dance again.
Had to take some time, I needed space. Had to remember I had a name. Found myself again, I made some friends. Finally things feel like they're not fake. I'm so done with people treating me like I'm a doll. Man, I got my own emotions with you not involved. Keep on looking at your TVs praying I'm a fall. But if I do, my friends will be the ones who save it all.
Well, you go on ahead, boy. You go on ahead. Go on ahead.
Me go to see that. I'm just living life upon these tracks. Happy as can be, I feel fulfilled. Not for fame or money, that's just facts. Rap about the things I care about. Forget the budget and recording with my friends. I love them when I let them living in. I never took the hate that's getting in my way. I'm fine. I just send my persona, but I know I'm on the rise. Back in the performance of the stages, man. Got me thinking like I'm on cloud, man. You can have it all back to the victory, say. The crowd goes wild, but in my name, I can hear my go easy.
I've been taking my chances. I know.
I'm taking a stab at this. Just taking a stab. It's not a big deal. I'm just hearing it as a producer. But bro, if you decided to make a South Park song or something, you have to be Cartman. You have to be. Because you doing a double time and Cartman's voice would be like ridiculous, dog. Because I'm hearing the patterns of it, and I'm just, because of voice works, I do voice work, and I'm hearing it, and I'm like, if you decided to do a Cartman song and then do it, bro, I'm telling you, if you are ever on a side mission one day, do that side mission one day, like for real. You got to do it. But I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the way your flow is completely different in it, but it's always still you in there. Like, I don't feel like you just rap different because the beat is different. This sounds like it took some time, which is great. So I'm hearing great things from you so far, bro. So great work.
You know, now I got my persona under control. Chance that you're gonna hear me on the radio. I know that you won't scare me. I know. I've been shining, I can't deny it. I've been trying, I cannot hide it. See, what's your time and crowd keep on wildin'. I know you wanna dance again. I know you wanna dance again.
Back in the performance of the stage, it's mine. Can make the good talk about good. Get it all back to the victory, it's dead. The crowd goes
Love it, bro. Love it. Keep going. And like I said, you know, you and Shinky making bangers. So what you gonna do with it? What you want to do? That's the next part. So the next one is black tracks. Watch the screen not be black. Watch the screen not be black. Watch. Just watch. Well, it kind of is. I can't really get mad about that.
Ultimately, I have to ask myself, what is the true meaning of being perfect? And the answer I came up with was nothing.
I'm a huge Cell fan, so I will judge if this isn't the greatest. If people know me, Cell is my favorite villain in Dragon Ball.
Not one thing. The truth of the matter is, I despise perfection. If something is truly perfect, that's it.
Niggas tryna listen in, I tell them quit that eavesdropping. Sleep on it, lie up in your grave, I'm nailing deep coffin. Team shopping, bitch, I run the track, although I'm seen walking. Seen gawking, it's a fucking shock when they see me dropping. Please stop it, I feel like perfect cell, I really got the green popping. Green calling, I'm getting higher than the green goblin. Free falling, you hear that snapping, it's just me talking. Seas crawling, I find that man and he was all alone. Small at home, I call this house and he at calling grown. Not a code, steady chasing for my proper throne. On the go, I'm feeling godly, I might call the pole. All I know is I'ma make it big. It's either blow up or die trying, you take a pick. That'll make me strong, so I often gotta partake in it. They hate the kid, I grew to a bigger hater. Y'all make me sick, we're vomited and use it to elevate to beyond the myths. This game's a tale of blacks, you can regale the facts, but honestly, if you're not in the loop, then you get sent to pass. Bitch, I'm really back, big body nigga, I body you, just met your match. Platinum Viking colors, I hit the max. You just doing the minimum, how you plan to pass? Planet blast, I can change your worldview like you went to mass. Fail to ask, I've been schooling rappers since before the rap. Get to class, I second queen, you merely wet the grass. Niggas tryna listen in, I tell them quit that eavesdropping. Leave on it, lie up in your grave, I'm nailing the coffin. Scheme shopping, bitch,
No limits, what up, though?
Seen gawking, it's a fucking shock when they see me dropping. Please stop it, someone tell them I seen they knees knocking. Where I spin twisted pull it, I might be bopping. This shot is deadly, I swear I'm spoiled with each option. From the start, I selected the best, can't be cautious. I roll the dice with my life, gamble it twice. Then I pop out to the function, I spend $1 like each auction. Bitch, I ride with a bat, man, you gon' need robbing. Breaking every barrier, I'm moving like I'm B-hopping. B-popping, Spice Spigel, the kick is deadly, I still be proper. Blast killing another Mary, shit is V-common. Swear these niggas are all so jelly and I read on them. You has barely noticed another window, the column. Please call it, these apps are terrible. Stop sending that open if you know that I'll embarrass you. Like, where's your pride? Toss it to the side, y'all unbearable. It's smoky when I ride, I burn that bush, it ain't a parable. She bite me, I'm like caramel, stuck to me, it's hysterical. You're biting, hit your mandible, I don't fuck with the animal. Nigga, we not comparable, we ain't even compatible. Some of y'all are just passable, a lot of y'all are just laughable. Thinking that you could beat me, I'm perfect, I am not fallible. Bullet tear through his clavicle, way I kill it so casual. Tell him step on the line, they toe it, I get real radical. Shadow Russ, that's my brody, he knows that I get irrational. Nigga, I try my best, my ego might be my death, but I just gotta get it right, stay at night until it's natural. Niggas tryna listen in, I tell them keep it up. When you really reach perfection, you don't gotta give a fuck, motherfucker.
Hey. Hey, bar for bar, going in there and said, I just got a little small hook, but I'm just going to keep doing this like it's just a full on period. Just saying. Yes, the bar quoted, I'll burn your bush. I'm not a parable. What? Man has some bars. His name is Blacks. I respect that. I respect it. Only things, bro. First off, like I said, I click subscribe because we support. All right. The only thing is you just got to break up that beat just a little bit. You got to drop something out. You got to do something like that. You got to break it up. And the only reason why you got to break it up is because there'll be people who are fans of rap, you know, like bars and stuff, like me and Prowess and a couple other people. We may be fans of it because we know that art. But at the same time, there's individuals who love rap, but they don't know that part of the art. And sometimes you got to take the beat away to change it up, to just kind of give them a little bit more attention to what you're saying. But like I said, you going off bar for bar, and a lot of us just don't really want to do that because we're like, we love this feel. But sometimes having that producer in you kind of drop the beat out, come back, maybe some reverbs or like reversing the clip or anything. Just make it a little bit more, more palatable. At this point, it's like we got a great steak here, but at the end of the day, it's not like we just take the whole big steak and then we just start chewing on it and eating it that way. Got to be able to slice it. Got to be able to, people can enjoy the bars that you have. And that's the best way I can say that. Right now, it's like you got it plated, the aesthetic and everything looks amazing. But now I just need the fork and the knife to be able to enjoy the whole particular track. That's all. You just got to make sure you just make them into bite-sized pieces for it. That's not what I mean by your delivery or flow or nothing like that. This is post-production type of stuff. Well, isn't that great work? All right, let's go to the next one here. Every He released it 9 hours ago. Scared of it.
See y'all not moving. Talk to my face if we gon' get through it. Speak on my name but don't know my music. I just be the bad guy since they all keep going. Country, I don't wanna flop, I just wanna get better. Secret in my ear telling me to get ready. Tell me lock in so we gon' get stepping. I'm a little sis, so I'm really not steady. I need my soul, you can't keep it. I've been on my own, they leeches. I'll kill them all slow, they demons. They wanted me dead, keep dreaming. I need my soul, you can't keep it. I've been on my own, they leeches. I'll kill them all slow, they demons. They wanted me dead, keep dreaming. I ain't never said that you were that either. Keep this shit to myself in the ether. I just sit here, got all of my feelings. And let it roll so I don't be feeling lost. They don't rock with me, pause. They can't talk to me, blocked. Yeah, I'm tripping, God, I can't cross me.
Good job taking advantage of the change ups in the beat, changing the flow, and just making it more, organically smooth. So great work on that.
Something I cut off. Numbers gonna die either way. Please shut up. I need my soul, you can't keep it. I've been on my own, they leeches. I'll kill them all slow, they demons. They wanted me dead, keep dreaming. I need my soul, you can't keep it. I've been on my own, they leeches. I'll kill them all slow, they demons. They wanted me dead, keep dreaming. I need my soul, you can't keep it. I've been on my own, they leeches. I'll kill them all slow, they demons. They wanted me dead, keep dreaming. I need my soul, you can't keep it. I've been on my own, they leeches. I'll kill them all slow, they demons. They wanted me dead, keep dreaming. Bitch.
Great work, man. Oop. Oh, I didn't close it. Okay, cool. I thought my water fell. Hold on. Yeah, other than that, it's, like I said, smooth all the way through. It's definitely probably like one of those one-off tracks, like you wanted to get some off your chest and then go for that. That works out perfect for that. If you end up releasing it or something like that, who knows? This might be an actual song that you can perform or something. So, yeah. I can't wait either, Temps. I can't wait either. All right, wow, you're next. I guess we're not waiting no more. All righty. Okay, got King's Legacy on here. All right. I wonder if Afro Legacy and King Legacy ever did a track yet.
Don't play with Tim now.
Aw, don't play with Temp now. Aw, that's adorable.
But on the job, it's considered a must. Gotta stay low and go
want for the family. You should just leave me be, let me die in peace. Think I need a reason just to keep the peace. Never keep it peace, it's a gentle hand. Anybody ask, better lend a hand. And I say my friends doing what I can. Never does depend who I'm saving then. This world is plagued by the darkness. These evil people are heartless. But I keep pushing regardless. You know I end what I started. Raise the 10, this music is but a cost. So fight for those you have lost. So listening to this song, feel like I'm a chain.
Okay. I'm gonna double check real quick. Hold on. It's high pass. I'm gonna put it on my temples. Put the headphones on the temple. Oh, just so you know, like let's say if you're doing something mixing and things like that. So you know it's your lows, your mids, and your highs, right? So there's 3 things that you can do. So if you're just mixing for overall medium with your speakers, headphones off, okay? So headphones right here, because that's what you're gonna hear. That's kind of like your phone, okay? If you're looking for the low end and trying to hear everything overall, headphones over the ears. And then the last thing is if you're listening for mids and highs to make sure it's not being really bright and distorted or like you hear the sounds in that, headphones on the temple. And when you put the headphones on the temple right here, it's just enough for you to be able to hear the track how it is, but it's not giving you the low end aspect of it. So you can be able to hear those mids and highs, and that's where your vocals are. So those are things. So, you know, you got your phone, bass, tempo. And when you do that and you start doing that, you'll be able to hear those frequencies different every single time. That's just something I picked up along the way. Hopefully that helps somebody. But I need to hear this over.
What I want for the family, you should just leave me be, let me die in peace. Think I need a reason just to keep the peace. Never.
First off, the ad libs are a hair off where it comes to that. And then when you do that and you're rapping fast, it's very, very hard to line them up if you keep the beat on. There is a reason why I say all the time, mute the instrumental and hear those vocals when you stack those things together. A lot of people miss these things, and it's important. And it makes the mix not sound as great as it should. Please start doing that. And the ad-libs are a little bit louder than the vocal because you've already gotten ear fatigue hearing this through headphones 30 to 45 minutes. Remember, after 45 minutes, take the headphones off. Take a break because your ears are still a muscle. It matters. So take a couple moments away from it, 15, 20 minutes, grab some water, something like that, staying hydrated, and then you come back to the mix, you'll be like, oh, I didn't know this was loud after all, and you can turn that down. Important. Very, very important.
Anybody ask, better lend a hand. And I say my friends doing what I can. Never does depend who I'm saving then. This world is plagued by the darkness. These evil people are heartless. But I keep pushing regardless. You know I end what I started. Raise the 10. This music is but a cost. So fight for those you have lost. So listening to this song, feel like I'm a chain their chest. But in the job is considered a mess. Gotta stay low and go with the flow.
I mean, side note, Temp, you did a phenomenal job on this, especially from the hook and in the bridges. They just worked well. Everything worked really, really nice on that. It was just the feature just has to watch out for those part of the vocals or whoever was mixing it. Just watch out for that and the ad libs. I know it looks great when everything is in there. But when I tell you, when you use FL and you literally zoom in on those waves, you can easily see that certain lines are not hitting, like they're like maybe a hair or two off. And all you got to do is hold Alt on that vocal chain or that vocal file or Vox or whatever and just drag it over. That is all you have to do. It's just little small stuff like that will make the mix so much better. Just for manual work like that. It's extremely important. Extremely important. And then that way you know if you need to turn the volume down or not. But other than that, nice track. I'm glad you back, even though you never left, because chiptune and things like that is another genre in nerdcore. It's still under the same subgenres. So you never really left. And Broadway stuff and covers like that is theater. Theater music is also part of nerdcore as well. Remember what the word nerdcore means. It's a focus of a fandom or genre put together. That's all. Oh, you did? Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I don't know what that means yet. You're the first that ever did anything of that. So congratulations to you. I don't know what that means yet. So I'm gonna have to check that out later on. But congratulations. I appreciate you. All right, Isaiah, it's your turn, Doc. Let's do it.
Naruto fans, watch this video to the end to experience the wings of Konoha. Like, comment, and subscribe to support your favorite village.
No, I'm not doing that. You can't make me, man. You can't do it. I hope somebody never does that to you, bro. I swear to you, I am just joking. I need to actually look at it. I really need to look at this stuff. Like something I do want to do this year is that I do want to support fellow nerdcore artists' merch and everything. So I do want to cop some stuff for sure. Just let me know how that works, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is it all in the search thing? I do want to support sometime this year for it. So yeah, just count me in. Now, you need to understand how much I love the Bluebird soundtrack. As a producer, I have been back and forth about touching this sample because I just think it's perfect. So I'm just I just want to let you know, okay? Like, there have been several individuals that have done this beat, and I'm just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, cool.
If I had wings, I would fly. Be one with the blue, yeah. That blue sky. All the ones that's gone, they in the blue, yeah. They know even when I'm down and feeling blue, yeah. Out the blue, things get better. I know I should hate y'all. I gotta start, I can't copy. Wait, let's stay.
I love the approach of this because it's less is more and it works out perfect. One thing for Just Cosplay Sings, I love her voice. Her voice is great, but there should be also a lower register. Hopefully you sing with her on the second hook, and I feel that will really solidify this record.
Hold on, tell us to back and watch. Slurping ramen, that's the hobby. You want ramen, get it through your noodle. Now I'm seasoned, spicy. I'ma talk no jutsu, make friends with my demons. What is my ninja way? Keep my word. I won't judge on where you been today. Cause you made progress, even though some moments been delayed.
Through the eyes of pain, my cause is my ninja way. I will fight, I won't stop till I reach the peak. One day I'll lead the village, they will see. They can laugh, they can say all the things.
Okay, so there's something I do want to say. Isaiah, I don't know if she watches this stream, but, please let her know that she can submit things and all that kind of stuff. So I do want to say this. So when it comes to the vocal, it's a there is there's a point of singing where you're singing from the diaphragm, and there's some that you just singing simply just from the throat and things like that. For this situation, I recommend she starts stacking maybe more than one vocal for that. And the only reason why I say that is because this vocal is strong, for sure. You know what I mean? This vocal is strong, and it's got lots of potential. So it's not like any of those. But there's certain parts where I know that she's almost singing the entire verse in that speed as a rapper. And it doesn't 100% have to be that way. You can do that so you know how to perform your songs. That's great. But when it comes to the process of singing the vocal itself, start stacking the vocal. And what I believe in is I believe in the rule of 3. You got your main vocal, you have your dub, and you have your harmony. And the reason why you want to do that is because your main vocal is me understanding what you said. So I'm just telling for all individuals that sing on auto-tune, it doesn't matter what vocoders, period. Listen to me here. You need a main vocal, you need a dub, and you need a harmony. And the reason why you need that is because you need to strengthen that vocal. You got your main vocal is going to be your primary volume, right? Your dub vocal is going to be 20% lower than your regular vocal. Why do I say that? A, the dub is not supposed to be stronger than your primary vocal. It's supposed to dub it. It's supporting the vocal. What I mean by dubbing, singing it the exact same way you did the primary. The exact same way. If you need another dub, as in like you're going to do a harmony and then you want to do a lower registry of that song or that piece or whatever, now you have that. And you start decreasing for each layer that you get, you start decreasing the percentage of volume in there. It's important. And the reason why you do that is because then you can hear all of them simultaneously and it gives you a good rounded sound. You feel what I'm saying? It gives you, basically you got your primary, but you need a good crust. You got to make a good crust for it. You know what I'm saying? The contents of the main vocal is like the middle of the pizza and all that kind of stuff. But a good crust is what really solidifies, puts everything together. It gives you a crisp sound. You feel what I mean? So that's where you start mixing those individuals for something different. So for dubs, it's good to do it like, like the ad-lib type of presets where it's kind of like a filter in the background. You put that as a dub, it not only supports your main vocal, but it also gives it a little bit of space so the main vocal could shine with a little bit of ear candy effect. And the harmony is the exact same way. Because keep in mind, if you got everything in the preset on auto-tune in the same preset that you're recording in, understand it is correcting all of those vocals independently at the same time, correcting it all at once. So just imagine a pitch correct of a pitch correct. That's what you're hearing right now. That's what you're hearing. So that's why I'm saying it's better to lower the volumes of it, because keep in mind, it's that plugin is working all of those vocals that's going through that chain. It's not separate at all. That's why you hear certain things with auto-tune. It is not, it sounds like it's cluttering or weird. Keep in mind, they have their own reverbs. They have their own delays. All the vocals have their own individual properties for it. So there'll be a point that you might have to separate it, but you got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that comes in. Like some people try to turn up the gain on the microphone and then, try to, kind of not cheat the compression, but just say, oh, if I got a louder gain, I don't need any compression, which is true, but you have a higher risk of clipping or, things being distorted. Many other problems can happen. But remember that, like I said, great vocal, everything's fine here, but now it's just about stacking, just a little bit more. And people think in singing, stacking is just harmonies. No, that's not the case. You can dub over your main vocal and just make that strong alone. It doesn't mean you have to have a harmony. I say a harmony for the sake of the melody dynamic. And then what you got is you have your your silent killer. Like all your singing ad libs and stuff like that. That's your killer right there. So when you put that correctly, put that in the same filter as the dub, and then you have those vocals playing around your playing around your harmony and everything else. So ideally you want to kind of stay at like 3 to 5 if you're, going for it. But the rule of 3 is the one to be. Remember that. But other than that, like I said, Zayas is a dope song, bro. I'm not taking that down, but I have to tell you these things for in the future. But like I said, I haven't heard that part if you sang with her later, but that's what it is. She needed a lower registry. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
My friends by my side, you see.
If I had wings, I would fly. Be one with the blue, yeah. That blue sky, all the ones that's going in the blue, yeah. They know I, even when.
She should have sang this with you or ad lib with you. You know what I mean? Like, all the ones that been gone. Like, that's should have been the second part of that, just to know you introduce somebody and then you bring them in. That's just kind of like the gathering, the gathering of a song when you bring everybody in there. That's like, you know what I mean? Just so you know.
In the blue, yeah. They know I, even when I'm down and feeling blue, yeah. Out the blue, things get better.
And then that part, like there's stabs on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could sing it for that, but you see how there was a gap if you hear the original, like the, you know what I mean? It's an accent for it. You see what I mean? It's one of those, if people are going to rock with this song and they know it, they're going to feel weird when it's automatically kind of cut shorter than what they remember, and it can leave the audience a little confused. Because it's a rap and it's a cover, technically. So those are things you got to think about for that, though. With a Jersey banger is dope. By the way, just so you know, with a Jersey mix is dope. Well, like I said, you got it's a great idea and it works perfect, bro. But those things for next time, so you know. You know what I'm saying? You have great picks for features. It's, it's no denying that. But there's just those little small part. I'm telling you, bro, like it'll be 1 or 2 things that you would do differently in recording that could change this going from a 7 to a 9. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's about a 7.5. You know what I mean? But it could easily go to a 9. Like I said, the marketing is great. The fact you let people know in merch and videos, you're speaking a little bit in the beginning of the video, like just letting people know who never heard of you before. Great approach, great strategy, sounds great. But now it's just to polish those particular parts there. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Next thing, like I said, you can share the hook itself as short form content so people can get that. You can. A lot of people are doing showing the hook into 8 bars. So 8 bars into the hook or the last 8 to a hook. You could do either or. That works out pretty simple to be able to promote short form content. Just so anybody knows. What I mean is you got a song, right? Best thing that you guys can do that I've seen that works out very well is that you can either start with the hook itself and then the video ends after the 8th bar. And then you just have it loop like that. Or you can do it backwards where it's the last 8 and a hook ends the video. Those are good ways of doing that, because normally a lot of people in our community tend to really turn up at that last 8 bars because you're like, oh yeah, I'm about to get in my bag now. You know what I mean? Because you're on the second half of the song. So that's a good way to promote that part. So if you're doing your super fast raps or your swagged out parts of the song or even your favorite part of the song, that's what you want to do. But you know, that's just some game there. I King Washe Spirit Shate. Oh, musicality to this beat? Okay, cool, thanks.
Used to be locked in, I just got some focus. Know I got the ball rolling, I got some motion. Host to hold it low. This magazine got some issue folded. See what this host is holding. Me host loaded. AK's closed, but the bullets show. And I'm fitting speed. I'm knowing your bill like a stash meal. I'm seeing your experience like a stash meal. Me level up, but points all over like a
what just happened?
knowing your bill like a stash meal. I'm seeing your experience like a stash meal.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Spirit, I'm going to point this out again, dog. I have to. I'm sorry, bro. It's all love, but I have to point this out. I have to because I say it every stream, dog. Every stream. I say it every stream. I'm going to show you again. All right? We're going to begin the track. Watch.
Host to hold it low. This magazine got some issue folded. See what this host is holding. Me host to loaded. AK's closed, but the bullets show. And I'm fitting speed. I'm knowing your bill like a stash meal. I'm seeing your experience like a stash meal. Me level up, but points all over like a stash meal. If you don't get the point, I'ma stabbing you. I'm a hut, I'm going with blade half.
You hear that difference? You hear the difference? You see how the vocal and everything got stupid quiet out of nowhere? And then it came back up at a different volume? How you think you could have caught that? How do you think you could have caught this? How could you caught it? How? I just want to know. What could have you done to catch this volume error? It's not only knowing it's a punch in, which is understandable. I'm not even talking about that. What you could have done to spot this before you released this? What could you have done? I mean, quality control is good. The vocals weren't bad. But remember what I said. Mute the instrumental. Mute the instrumental and listen to the acapella. That's all you had to do. This can be a 2 to 5 minute fix. I care about you, and I want you to know that 100%. But when I say mute the instrumental so you can hear the volume levels of your acapellas, whether if you're doing a cipher, a cover, or just a song in general, please, 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 please check your work, please. But keep sliding, my brother.
I put arms to the head, I'm a dab in you. Now I'm back in the mid, you never not pearling. Put the matters on tape, I'ma see what your element. The only thing that matters, you getting that L out. But you taking more, my these moving pieces ain't a Ouija board. Stepping too long, now Ouija's bored. You ain't getting in, see Ouija's bored. My rain calls rain, come see me pour. Your boyfriend slide, come see your demise. Now look in my eyes, you're not gonna survive. You may got some use when you come back.
Arise.
Hey, hey, hey. Now I get jumping, my gun got problems, it's trauma dumping. I got bad guns cause they up to something. Hey, hey, hey. Now I get jumping, my gun got problems, it's trauma dumping. I got bad guns cause they up to something. Let it breathe. Hey, hey. Okay. Hey, hey. Now back in the midst, no distro kid, I'm giving out splits, you miss to miss. I miss to resist, what's a miss? Ayy, cause I'm sitting on stage, I ain't sharing this bitch. I stay at the top, don't care what you bucket. What's a pill to a mob, what's a mob to a pill? When I bucket, he pill. He stiff for the bread, his pops got stale. We slide on top, we ain't talking no jail. They talking on shit until the start get real. You see where I'm going, but I ain't leaving the trail. You got paid to get out, you think it's bail. I said lay it out, tell her exhale. I left paper in the box, we delivering mail, it's Washington, bitch. Ayy, ayy, ayy. Now I get jumped, my guns got problems, it's trauma dumping. I got bad guns, pay up to something. Ay, ay, ay. Now I get jumped, my guns got problems, it's trauma dumping. I got bad guns, pay up to something. Ay, it's washy, bitch. Ay, musicality. Tape coming soon. It's washy, bitch. Ay.
All right. Other than that, if you got an EP and everything coming soon, all I'm going to tell you, just to be as honest as I possibly can, you better check your vocal. Do not do this again. Do not do it again, bro. Check your vocal. If you're going to punch in or do any of those kind of things with different lyrical acrobatics and all that kind of stuff, check your vocal. Check it. Please, for the love of God, check your vocal. Please. I appreciate and care about you. But you're at the particular point and level that you shouldn't be making these kind of mistakes. It sounds like you rushed this. That's all. Sound like you needed something to come out with and you needed to push it. But yes, please do that. It's very important. Thank you kindly. All right. Elemento, my boy. Let's go. Thank you.
Darker thoughts when sinking further in the deep. Fallen souls are cleansed of rot, and nowadays it's hide and seek. Through the stage, it's the mystery. Tired of operating off the whim of man who severed ties. Now I ain't talk to him again. Try to lies, feel the mist closing in again. No, still crossing names off a wall. High stakes in the call of my bloody name. I slow in my veins, numb like Novocaine. Double blade, twisted face, they were all the same. But for me there's no escape, no place to reclaim. Dark magic under pressure, you can't find one like me. Blood red blades and darker thoughts, I'm sinking further in the deep. Fallen souls I cleanse the rot, and nowadays it's hide and seek.
Yeah, Zayas, this boy, Elemental, I'm telling you, Elemental is a sleeper. It's definitely somebody you want to collab with for sure.
It's hiding, it's hiding. Oh, for all the lost ones, I'll stay running. Memories I can't escape the torment. You don't deserve me, I'm ashamed of the pulpit. So I remain to the mystery. How many chances do you get me for? Your lost soul loses all its hope.
All right, careful with the vocals. That's at the end of the ending of the words. I don't want to say the end word, so everybody gonna be like, the N word? What are you talking about? Like, it's not anything like that. The ending of the words. Just make sure, even though it's a drop off, try to make sure you enunciate that just a little bit clearer. And that's something that you can definitely do with a later on with like a, not a pitch down, but with vocal, if you wanted to, descend, you could be able to do that in the mix, but be careful with those.
I know you cared how I felt, but no, I couldn't face how it was meant to be. So compared to me, you're living heavenly, walking hidden paths like you were meant to be. While I succumb to pressure, hating everything, a yellow bladed wish, still living cowardly. I couldn't face the truth, I'll own it, but you don't know the half of what I've done. I'm wishing you the best, I know it's hard. Dark magic under pressure, you can't find one like me. Blood red blades and darker thoughts, I'm singing burn in the deep. Fallen souls I cleanse the rot, and nowadays it's hide and seek. It's hiding, it's hiding. Oh, for all the lost ones, I'll stay running. Memories I can't escape the torment. You don't deserve me, I'm ashamed of the pulpit. So I remain to the mystery.
But Isaiah, you see what I mean by that? You see how there's certain stacks and then there's the ad libs that feel the vocal, and then you have the harmonies that's there too. Not saying that he's the perfect example, but for what I'm talking about is for, you know, for cosplay, that's something that she's got to get into very soon. It doesn't mean it has to be aggressive either. Don't think because things are loud and aggressive, that's how the hooks could be. That's not true at all. But the layering is what's going to sell the record. Great work, Elemental. Like I said, you on the ball, boy. You already know what you're doing, man. You got this. And like I said, you need to make that album Elemental Force. I'm telling you, with the whole Star Wars thing, you got to do it. You got to, man. I hope you do. All righty, Woo, it's your turn. Ooh, it's an EP visualizer. Ooh, he's getting special out here.
Wu-Tang God.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is really cool. Let me see this. 16 minutes. Oh my God.
Wu-Tang God. He ain't nothing to fuck with, apparently.
My heart sings for that. That is the coolest thing. Cause sometimes, man. Oh my God. My other one didn't work. That's just really cool, man. Cause you know, you just got me like. I'm so marvelous. So thank you so much for that. All right, let's go.
Hey, Wulentino, run that shit.
Still I lose my mind for you. I don't know if I can find a way out. I can take my eyes off you. You're an angel and I'm looking for a payout. And the devil may cry when he sees you, but me, I know that I still have got these feelings. Yeah, the devil may cry when he sees you, because you look like an angel, but you're a demon.
From the beginning, shouted, you have been a sight to see on bended knee. You are peak to me and the epitome of everything I wanted, and that's even more than pizza. You my Mona Lisa, I just wish that my mama could meet you. This that devil in a dress, admiration. I'm debating, am I saving grace? Baby girl, I'm playing. What I'm saying is, you and I the best that ever did it. If I lost you, I'd be livid off my pivot, off my rocker. I just know how to admit.
Still I lose my mind for you. I don't know if I can find a way out. I can take my eyes off you.
Hey, just so you know, Woo, I just got to play one song. I'll listen, if you want a review, I'll listen to the whole EP later on, and then I'll hit you up in person. But I mean, just like, you know, in the VC or something. But I just got to do one track. Other than that, we have no problem.
You're an angel and I'm looking for a payout. And the devil may cry when he sees you, but me, I know that I still have got these feelings. Yeah, the devil may cry when he sees you, because you look like an angel, but you're a demon. Till I lose my mind for you. I don't know if I can find a way out. I can take my eyes off you. You're an angel and I'm looking for a payout. And the devil may cry when he sees you, but me, I know that I still have got these feelings. Yeah, the devil may cry when he sees you, because you look like an angel, but you're a demon.
Body a door, a go for the start.
Okay, and this is you. Gotcha.
Rain, no, I done my part. It's close my heart. It's on my car. Talents be off the chart. X that man's all like I'm Ken. Tell me when a perfect 10. You be in the lion's den. Y'all just be boys to men. Keep a peace for that Zen. This ain't no MC Red. Clock man's out like I'm Big Ben. So wanna scrap, let's get it then. Fucking it, didn't be steady and scheming. This more than a feeling. Don't got no ceiling. Hits have been dealing. I've been so appealing. This got been killing. Regret no healing. One talk by name. Rain, no, I've been running the game. Don't talk about fame when I talk your dame. Don't got no same and we ain't the same. A true G came. Rain, no, I've been a killer. I don't need no fucking dealer. Ain't no one's been real in this cold fucking demon film.
Great work, man. You're getting more polished, man. I can hear the confidence. I know you're smiling because the confidence is coming, man. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it now. Like I'm hearing the conviction of you rapping this stuff now. Like now you're like, okay, I'm in my bag. I know what I need to do. And now Wu-Tang guy to Wu and Tino, apparently he's not the one to fuck with because you out there soaring, bro. Great job. So let's go to the next one. Omega does a LeBron and Wade. The Bron and Wade. People forget about this era. The whole arms up and the slam dunk thing. You know, everybody thought that was just like the greatest thing since sliced bread when that came out. But I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Yes, it is.
Just off the top, some of y'all bug me. Tryna take spots sitting above me. Send a slug, just call me Sorbet, kidnapping your honey. If it ain't Cannabis, I ain't tryna hit on them BuzzFeeds. You was talking funny. Blood sucking, mosquito smack, leaving no stuffy. You better pray to this man. This ain't a square disc. Cleave the head off his parasite. Seeing white like a canvas, all pesticide. Let that butterfly. She ain't a 10 kid, can't turn your late night stinks into ladies. Some of these Beatles sacred. Like, hey man, don't give it all. Just give it in sex.
Leave the fake shit, find a hobby. Burnt out the plight of Dobby. My endeavors will make it, Father, watch me. You niggas losers, scrolling to your doom. Your brain rotted probably, gotta watch what I consume. Been Squid Games, eating calamari. Pop up like I shot the mortar. Who nice when y'all kinda sorta? Too nice, I got kinda sorta. Never polite, drink amaretto, let's keep it cordial. Rapping about foreign arms, yeah, okay. He think he Goro. Fight for life, combat the mortal. Fight for rights, combat for morals. Say it with my chest, what's that, pectoral? I'm that and more
Thinking
so.
that bar for bar, we can go par for par, must be strung out again. That hand shut up, moving your mouth, you trying to be that mannequin.
Stop here. I did this shit for years, and y'all was not there. I go harder than parallel parking a limo in Times Square. You say your new shit was pressure. Okay, applied where? No worries, dog. They hiring at Amazon. Just apply there. I rap for comfort, but I need these payments. Banking on my words. I need these statements. Acupuncture, it's a sticky situation.
Trying to figure why Red so ill like witch doctor. Tongue-in-cheek verse me spells like witch potter. Born in a Tupacalypse, don't need Home Alone and no Brenda song. All that wool talk like the Willem scream, I've heard it all before. Trim the fat, pack Brody up. This beef is on Ozempic. Where I rap circled around what I slaughter should be Olympic. Swinging this chainsaw around in Texas, trying to slice a spine out across the line. Think you test a god like seeing flying swine. Too much blood on my apron, this wound, this should be cauterized. Shoot my shot like God's hand touching man, the way these columns bind.
Let him cook. Let him
Odin
cook
Valhalla
now.
Rising, now
Let him
available
cook.
on mobile.
I said, let him cook.
That was great, bro. That was a complete chef's kiss. Like, it's even to the point where I'm just like, Prowess, are you still here? Is Prowess still here? Hopefully Prowess is still here. Let me text and make sure. Hold on. Cause man, that back and forth was nasty, bro. It really was. It really was. And it was just like, yeah. It almost makes me want to do Mike and Kobe. Like, it almost makes me want to do that. And I already have a partner I would pick for that. Like, in general. Like, like I already know who I would pick. But like, yeah, this is classic, bro. Like doing duo types of tracks like this would be very interesting. But I'm not gonna say it too loud because then everybody's gonna do that, and that just be very, very like annoying. But that's dope, bro. I love the chemistry between you two. Hopefully, there are more tracks of you guys together because that's dope, 100%. All right, so let's see what we got left here. I know we lagging behind. I apologize. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just 10 more. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're good. All right, No Limits. No Limits makes his return. He actually is part of the Nerdivation show. If you didn't know. So, you know, he's definitely local in Texas, so it's going to be very fun. So, No Limit King. Turn it off. Ooh.
Justice will prevail, you say? Well, but of course it will. Whoever wins the war becomes justice.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Belongs to freedom. It's not so far away.
I just want to let you know, No Limits King really is good at picking good beats for his shit, so it works out. So I'm ready.
2024, yeah, it's freedom for war. Freedom galore, lead a score when the weapons can roar. I'm dreaming like Dr. King, Death Note they are authoring. Can't see the bright lights when destruction what they offering. They ask me how I'm doing, always tell them can't complain. We all fighting battles, but the demons aren't the same. Fed up with the endless fights, got me thinking Thanos right. Politicians politicking, stagnant thinking not to type. Rushing for a way to peace by any means to get the seas. Is real or is it fake? God's alone can keep them safe. You can rain down hell, don't expect it to get better. A raw meat can change things but can't correct the weather. They keep you distracted with race and religion. Vote blue, vote red like a gangster's decision. They do what they must to keep you imprisoned. They did all the math and they like the division.
Okay, so I'm going to point out this here, all right? So when you get to those slow parts where there's no drums, some people have a hard time with this. It's not you, not just you. You know what I'm saying? So what it is that what I recommend is that when you get to those slow parts, make sure your BPM is there and turn on the metronome. I know there's a click. You know what I'm saying? I know it can be kind of weary. But when you get used to, you know what I'm saying? When you get used to like rapping over like you already have a pattern where the drum is, keep in mind that drum pattern is not the exact same when it's off beat. Like when the beat is like the drums are gone and it's by itself. Now you're rapping to the rhythm of the melody now. It's not the rhythm of what the drums were. And that's how a lot of people get lost in that. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to put a metronome for that because it's on cue with the metronome. So it might be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4. You know what I mean? It could be that. So you got to make sure, with the metronome where that is. So you might have to change how you do your delivery for that. That's why it lands, but it doesn't land as the way it needs to.
Freedom is not so far away. It's not so far. Freedom, we break down barricades. We break it down for. 'Cause we are one and we are strong. And everybody here belongs to freedom. It's not so far away.
I see you, cuz. Never will I forget, never do I wanna see another October 2023. Things are so messed up, acting like this world big. Knowing one quick mess up, and that's it. Your life falls.
Careful with the ad-libs being louder than the vocal a little bit. There was some that were just kind of peaking hard, so you got to be careful with that.
Switched up, your kicks ain't kicked up. The scuff marks ain't the marks that'll hurt or change your day, bro. But let me tell you how I seen some dudes fighting for some Jordans not long ago. This man still got my head hurting. Freedom, I mean the power of the word alone. Folks not knowing, stuck right in their own souls. Forget the wars and the powers that may be. Try to be a good person, stop wasting all your energy.
See how weird that came in there? Look.
All your energy.
See what I mean? All your energy. Freedom. It's somewhere in the loop. It kind of got really, really close.
Person, stop wasting all your energy.
See what I mean? But beautiful message, man. Other than that, like I said, great record all the way. Just those little small things you got to be careful. Alrighty. Baby Yuki. Okay, it's a Street Fighter song about poison. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. You wanted poison, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Slid into my DMs cause he heard that I'm a trans girl. Say that he don't like me, but it's cause she a fangirl. Talk to me nice so I won't use my manner. Just because they talking, we ain't fucking, I got standards. Let the talk behind my back like I don't hear shit that you say. Know a couple old friends might have said that I changed. You ain't got shit nice to say, then don't say a thing. You gon' say what you say, you gon' say what you say, god dang. Looking for some competition in the arcade. I whip ass, pick any stage. Rock and roll all night like it's okay. Fuck around with poison, Nina, and I do the flame. Catch you looking at my ass too hard, I'll kick you in the face. No pause me, you know we online with it, hey. I could do this all night, I could do this all.
Okay. All right, so let me double check. Let me continue.
Dance like 5 a.m. Got you checking your display. I'm in the ring with Hugo like Andre. Shout out Roxy, but it's pink on body. This ain't a thirst trap, but you better hydrate. You just switch a match, you know you don't gotta lie me. You want it poison, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad.
Okay, so for this kind of track, I get the direction that you're going with it. Like it goes into the verse and it goes right into the hook and things like that. Sometimes just kind of like I was saying about the dynamics, like I was talking about the steak before, you know, like you have like a great product in finishing, but you got to get to the point where in the track somebody can have a fork and a knife and be able to enjoy it, you know, at a particular pace. So those are where like the drops are, you know, certain layerings that let them know the difference between this is the hook and this is the verse. And I don't mean as in like, you can obviously hear that, but I'm talking about maybe with layers, maybe some ad-libs, maybe some things that dynamically change that. Because what it will sound like, it's literally just one monotone type of thing throughout the whole record. And, you know, in some tracks that works out well, but if you're having something that's a little bit hyper, it's got some energy to it, you want to make sure you can layer them out how it is.
You want it poison, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. You want it poison, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad. Hellraiser, trailblazer, bad behavior. I could touch this by your movies, you're a hater. Call me if you get lost like I'm Tyler, creator. No brainer, need a trainer. You a gamer or a player? You play with me cause you know I go major. I beat opponents while you think showing anger. Perceiving me as safer cause I won't set it. Like a fight, looking for a disclaimer. You try to slay your words and then you know this red. Dropping all these bars but they go over your head. You think that you can kick it with me, go ahead. But listen to the shit that you said, match your ass to a wall with a come up, You amazing, got no fans that'll follow, You just talk about it, you study me like a novel. Don't give a fuck, if damn won't give a fuck. You ain't see me if you saw me with a pole. It's been you get hoe and I've been on go. It's like a strip club, got hoes on the floor. He know that I'm his present, so he keep it on the low. You ain't see me if you saw me with a pole. No, I ain't dancing, but I'm about to hit them folks. And I'm
Like, the words are just fine. It's just how you level them out and, you know, make them dynamic. Like I said, I don't have no problem with the lyrics at all. It's very dope.
Yeah, you know you're mad. Yeah, you know you're mad.
Bro, this dude really fucking thought that he was gonna beat me at this game, bro. Like, I won't even fucking play Street Fighter, but like, yo, you fucking suck. Like, if you can't fucking beat me, like, you're not even gonna even be able to play what has. So you might as well just give up right now. You don't know who has is?
Okay. But like I said, we subscribe because we support. All right. That's the only thing I would say. You know, just kind of figure out a way to make the dynamics as in, you know, this is the hook and then this is the, you know, the verse. Just kind of try different ways in the instrumental itself, not just in the vocal itself. I know you got like a filter that's on that, and maybe it's just a way to, you know, kind of suppress if there's any kind of distortion or in the vocal itself. But that's just, or that could have just been the aesthetic. But I'm just saying, if that's going to be the aesthetic, try your best to, you know, see the differences between those and try to, you know, just separate them so it makes it easier. All right. Gods. With Marcel on that boy.
Okay, a real ass ninja from the 817. My ops gon' see a lot of things, but it won't be heaven. Yeah, I'm a fan of moving silent, so they getting the message. Try to talk shit with a cutthroat, but it isn't that threatening. You see a shield, DC, keep it true like B-U-M-B. Niggas screaming treason, I leave them bleeding for beef with me. When you get to Cleveland and think you peeking, it's season to me. From my blade, I'm reaching, and then I'm sheathing, cut piece every piece. Yeah, I'm swinging with my right wrist, know that they don't like this. Watching all my moves, swear to God, they on my dick. They be taking pieces of the pie till I slice it. Samurai shit, anywhere that I might get. I'm getting mine, always cutting in, cause I've been the guy. Been advised, sizing up to me will get you minimized. You don't want smoke, chop the beef like a still in time. I be going ghost, mask off, like I'm Jim Sakai. Getting mine, always cutting in, cause I've been the guy. Been advised, sizing up to me will get you minimized. You don't want smoke, chop the beef like a still in time. I be going ghost, mask on, like I'm Jim Sakai. You kinda run a hyperfine coffins. You high if you up on your high horse. High.
Okay. Just gotta prepare. Just gotta prepare, because it's like you got a certain vibe. Yeah. Like it's rocking right there. But I just want to see. I want to see what he's going to paint with that second verse, because it caught me off guard, as in I was used to one vibe and it went to another that I was not expecting whatsoever at all. It came, you know, it lined up weird. Just from hearing how the hook is and everything, just like in the beginning of the song, and then you got the second part. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like I said, it's not Marcel, it's not anything. There's certain points where sometimes we'll literally, you know, rap it bar for bar. But like I said, I know the verse and the content is going to be cold, because I know King Marcel is dope, period. But I'm really curious about how he's going to do the approach on this beat. So I'm not, you know, stopping like, I'm stopping to reset like I didn't hear the first verse and go in the second verse. And I don't mean as in skill. I mean as in vibe and delivery. You know what I'm saying? This has like a dirty South feudal lord type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that. Let's go.
Going ghost, mask on, like I'm Jim Sakai. You kinda run a hyperfine coffins. You high if you up on your high horse. Hi, I'm the guy that's finna knock you off it. I'm just a kind, I've been quiet often. Bitch, I've been the truth, you've been a lie honestly. Don't stand, you don't want no parts of me. I'll paint your town red. I'm in the scene, blood on up. Oh shit, blood on the floor, blood everywhere. Okay, the veins in your hair. Blood's been raining against me, I ain't no compare. Blood on the blood of my swing as you gang, I don't care. You best learn the sense of niggas switch. You don't 1v1 a nigga on your streaming, won't be shit else but buses that you kicking. You ain't gin, it's gin, you niggas sipping. He ain't no cause of my, I'ma just drop him. I just might vomit, I'm sick of my problem. Can't let my rig get lit with a goblins. On with a dawn and we gonna be regardless of way dog play once you face the vet. You think you the con, you a con, what the fuck you want? You get talking, hey, you talking. I'm getting mine, always cutting in, cause I've been the guy.
You see what I mean? How there's like one particular vibe here, and then the other flow, it's like it's a dope verse, but it almost can make you panic just a little bit for it to just kind of feel like it's off. And I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like I said, the writing and everything is dope for this particular type of style based on how the hook is and how the verse is. It should have something alike to complement the record. Could you throw some of those double times in there? Absolutely. But you got to be careful, because when it gets to that second verse, it almost feels like it's a completely different song. And like energy wise, delivery, all those things matter. And that's the thing that we got to get to this point, is that we get to the point we get in killer mode on every single verse that we come out with. We want to make sure it's the hardest, craziest verse that we can ever do. But there may be points in time where you have to sit with the artist that you're doing the song with and be like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? Okay, cool. But then at the same time, as the main artist, you got to kind of look at it as in, all right, I'm hearing this beat. I got this hook. I got this vibe. Does this feel like it fits? Does it fit the aesthetic that I'm aiming for? Of course it fits the content. We all know that. We're not going to be in a situation where we're not fitting the actual content here. I'm talking about viability of the song itself. That's crucial. That's very crucial in any kind of song that you come out with. Because if you do that and it's just kind of like the double times with the different switches, that's great. That's a great skill that you have. But sometimes it's just about just fitting the record of the song where it can be used. Because think about it. Let's say Gods is like, you know what? I'm going to perform this song, which is a very, very catchy kind of song, especially for it being like, you know, a Southern Deep South kind of record. You know what I'm saying? And then you bring the feature on and it seems like he might be over rapping the beat. And those are things that you got to pay attention to. You know, that's things you got to pay attention to. But like I said, nothing to do with the lyrics at all. Slide it. That's the thing I want to let you guys know. It is not what you are writing. It's just knowing exactly where to position the verse that you're trying to do. It's a fire verse, King. It's a fire verse. But it might not fit with this particular vibe at this time. Could you use that anywhere else? Absolutely. But on this track itself, I don't feel like it's the best fit. I don't feel it's the best fit for this one. But it's a vibe all the way through.
Advice, listen up to me, will get you minimized. You don't want smoke, chop the beef like a spending time. I be going ghost, mask off like I'm Jim Sakai. Get in mind, always cutting in, cause I've been the guy. Good advice, listen up to me, will get you minimized. You don't want smoke, chop the beef like a spending time. I be going ghost, mask off like I'm Jim Sakai.
I love the fact that you guys pick like the last 8 bars to start pitching it down. I thought that's really cool. Y'all do that. But other than that, what? You've rapped over this beat before? Okay. Oh man, who made this beat? I know we're running into that a lot lately, but like I said, track is fire, period. But that's just the little things there. I don't know what's going on though, Rika. Alrighty, Cyclone was here.
Lost my soul today. Heart is numb and I'm jaded in the pain, and that's okay. Feel I've lost my flame. Je me déteste. Pourquoi? My beating chest won't stop. And oh, I've been all on my own. Sins of the past I cannot atone. Breaking myself down to the bone. Maybe then I can finally go home. From this to that and that to this. Lost myself to
That's how you take your time, Cyclone. That is how you take your time. You could have easily overdid it, but you executed this perfectly, bro. Great, great, great work.
Alright, so I keep my heart locked tight. What the fuck do you know? Always been on my own. The world always seems unknown. So lost my soul today. Heart is numb and I'm jaded in the pain, and that's okay. Feel I've lost my flame. Je me déteste. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? My beating chest won't stop, won't stop. They're saying time heals, but it still gets hard. How can I live a life when I'm living without a heart? There's no heart, and I'm to blame. Y'all can't keep up, we're not the same. Let the Reaper's choir in, they sing. You have sinned, and now I try to reach in. I can't find a way out. I think I'd rather drown instead of live with doubt. How can I be myself again? Whoa. Lost my soul today. Heart is numb and I'm jaded in the pain, and that's okay. Feel I've lost my flame. Je me déteste. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? My beating chest won't stop, won't stop.
Heat, bro. Heat. We subscribe because we support. Yeah, this is nice. Really, really nice, bro. This is probably one of, it's got to be in your top 5 of best songs you ever done. Honestly, I really, really enjoyed this one. This is really nice. Alrighty, NK Blacker Ma.
Welcome to Lords. All the awesomeness of a roguelite.
I've been blue like Corbin, new green for the rainbow market. Blow my pain to orbit, breathing and I'm puffing out star bits. I've been blue like Corbin, new green for the rainbow market. Blow my pain to orbit, breathing and I'm puffing out star bits. I've been bluer than Neptune, hear that splash beneath my steps. My faults is like a fresh noose, and I feel them around my neck. How I've been lagging on so much, yet I feel so stressed. I be in my head doing donuts, been driving me crazy and breaking my mind to the state. Not where I wanna be miles away, so depressed behind a smiling face. Nigga like Linky, no style and grace. Ripped to my pops, I'm still feeling away. Check on the other people, make sure they straight. Now I've been puffing a gang of new strains, medicated just to get past some pain. Start a new game. I've been blue like Corbin, new green for the rainbow market. Blow my pain to orbit, breathing and I'm popping out star bits. I've been blue like Corbin, new green for the rainbow market. Blow my pain to orbit, breathing and I'm popping out star bits.
I've been hella off, I've been feeling light. Stomach in a knot, it ain't feeling right. Stress building up, chest feeling tight. Mind gonna blow like dynamite. Locked in the room, don't see me. Coke making tunes like Stevie. Stuck and confused like Evie. Feel the burn like it's raid in DC. Lost focus, but I really wanna be me. Extract my bias from TV. Be free, but my problems are 3D. But it loops in my brain like CT. Scan away, but I pray that it's easy. Run away, but it says like I need me. Misery loves company, believe that. Inner dialogue, sketch, that's feedback.
I've been blue like Corbin, new green for the rainbow market. Blow my pain to orbit, breathing and I'm puffing out star bits. I've been blue like Corbin, new green for the rainbow market. Blow my pain to orbit, breathing and I'm puffing out star bits.
I've been coping, every day I'm smoking. I've been joking, wearing masks to hide the broken parts of me. I wonder me, what's at the end? Fuck, nothing I'm doing is really important. Nothing I'm saying is really inspired.
Yeah, don't forget about the doubles in that vocal. You know, just kind of turn them down.
Not that I'm saying I'm scared of the morning, more like I'm wary of things in the night. Fuck out of my actions, I'm so disappointed. I know that my actions are frowned upon. I know my existence is really annoying. I hope and I pray that I'm fucking gone.
Yep, that's the only thing. Other than that, I love the smooth vibe of the hook and everything. So great work there. All right, Survey got something for me.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. I stole that from Reigns. What's up, Reigns? Going there with your boy? Yo, a nigga got down. Let a nigga talk real quick. Don't try to step in a bullpen, fucking with bullpen niggas on bullshit. I got a full clip, tactical visor, advise you to duck or you feeling this toolkit. I got a toy that I bought when I pull it. We put the stick to his grill like a toothpick. Why would you do this? I understand, I'm the king of the box, but that was just foolish. I was on dragging with names, I was dragging a lot. Shooting it up in the air like Joy, but y'all try to jump me, I'm tagging in gods. Shit, I might not even need them, cause I can defeat them, they really not passionate, dog. You can ask all the homies, cause this shit exciting to me when I battle with bars. Listen, Sivy, he from the nether round for real. Niggas can go another round for real. He really tweeting and hyping this mixtape. Niggas will put you underground for real. You having fun? Well, nigga, let's play. You got a gun? Nigga, let's bang. You run it once? Nigga, let's fade. Bet you they giving the dub to survey. You're the dragon, I know that they fear me. I glare at the mirror, I'm seeing it clearly. I'm throwing it too when I step through his soul. It's like stepping in the souls of a pair of Amiris. Clicks on both sides, ready to push, but I'm holding the power like talking to Siri. You merely a joke to the jester. All of my foes have been lesser, their lesson is fear me. But I heard that boy got gusto, went for the win. Now he dusting the win, straight gone in a gusto. I'm really gusto, playing the shit in the back while you battle with demons like gusto. We can get cut though, blood back, turn to a blood, oh blood man, he's spilling blood though. What's that? Chat for a chat, now it's 1-0. Come close, this my house, you a son though. Run back, I wouldn't mind it. This for the fun of the sport and the writing. Wave check, he can get drowned by Poseidon. Big stick on me, this shit ain't a trident. You shouldn't try it. No, you shouldn't try it. He Tyler when selling them wolf tickets, but a nigga ain't buying. Sit the fuck down and be quiet. Back at it, back on the move. Stress levels low and in the booth. R-dub, you ain't in the loop. You RL, I gave bad news. Back at it, back on the move. Stress levels low and in the booth. R-dub, you ain't in the loop. You RL, I gave bad news. Bitch. I know I just shooting in the air, you know what I'm saying? I'm just shooting everywhere, you know? I hit a couple of y'all niggas. I hit y'all a little too hard. Y'all felt y'all need to get y'all lick back, you know what I'm saying? But I get my lick back for my lick back, nigga. Fuck all that shit, nigga. Bah!
Woo! You already know, Survey. We don't even need to go into that category. You already know, Survey. You know already, dog. You already know. That's the first time you ever missed a track, Elemental, like ever, dog. But you know what? Look, man, you were like 801. You're like 800 out of 801 when it comes to these, man. So don't even fret, man. I appreciate your dedication to even listen to everybody here when you wait your turn, and you've been doing that for years. So that is your flowers for today, man. Like, I appreciate you more than you know. Alrighty, Zello, we gonna do Pocket Monster freestyles. Alrighty.
I'm pulling up with all my pocket mons. 6 figures carried on. Man, a profit stacking dollars with all of my confidant. I'm a prophet, future smoking green leaves like it's Pokemon. Pop the builder, making this world my own like it's Gary's mom. Gotta hit it clutch, let me rev it up, set him up. Trapping out my prey like a predator. Never done, coming out the grave just to set his son. Lift his up, needs a pussy fit cause he never was. Yeah, I carry 2 blades for 2 reasons. Cause running new fades always means turning 1 into 2 pieces. Either way, pussies stay 2 fades till they lose breathing. Flip a coin, I can never decide on who to induce. Leisure mood is your news grievance. You're prudent or lose freedom. You losers get duped, beaten. You shoot first approved features. I whip out both hands to flip at your 2 fingers. Lose your mind like you hit your brewery up for a new feature. Bitch.
Might as well be a witch. Monsters out by the pocket dimension. Summon the spirit. 3D pop, I done get them tight. Moon now, got them talking smooth. De la la. Unibomb the game from the heights of fucking Lunala. Tada, abracadabra, magic, the spoon bends. Jenny held it over the fire too long. She knew to it, nursing old wounds. Old man did her wrong, and her family so big that the mystery's still on. Now who did it? Yeah, you scared of the dog, bitch, and I'm more ready. Giratina was strong. On she blow, have the room shifting, dead or alive. Hell enough vibe, hex a new victim. Don't ask the boy who's missing, don't know the name, who is it? This ain't even about a badge, this is just cool kicking it, chilling in pools, swimming in higher states, roof missing shit. I got a new mission, bitch, fuck catching, I bury him, lavin the suit,
Love the smoothness of this record, Zello. You just getting better with time, man. You aging like wine, bro. Like, this is really, really great. Okay. Now, Batty. I'm so used to calling you Black Frost. I'm sorry, dog. But friendly fade, okay. Well, let's see how friendly this got. Oh, it's 4 minutes. This ain't friendly at all. I don't know why you say it's friendly. This is not friendly. This is 4 minutes.
I can never mess with you, want an old brat. I can step through you. Why you so mad? All I had was the best for you. Crying so sad on your pad, but your mom and your dad claiming you can always snap when you had a bad day. But you always been more bark, no bite. Hold that jaw tight, rap on the pad, but you suck when you off mine. Calling your dad bad when you had yours in your life. Sick of hearing your strife, sick of sitting sniffling, crying about a trivial life. And I'm really sick of you lying. I'm sick of Kendrick and Tyler riding, but you never like when we not alike in the riding. Rivals of Titans, I'm crying to Trident, Poseidon, my tidal waves. See the name get washed. I ain't messing with a snake, got some fangs in the maw. I ain't messing with you fake, you like Drake. Every single time you beef, you done cry to the gang cause you soft. Been up, I'm about to get up. You talking practice, I'm only hitting the center. Why you faking dementia? When I bring up you lying, you lied about it and they're on. You always dance around to your problems, so not a jigger. You were saying Jacob never gave a chance, but that's a lie. Ivy told me that you've been conceited your entire life. Wanna be milked so bad that you turn to a soybean in the Discord. Puppy doesn't make it less void, but you a puppy girl on Discord. Your behavior making this euthanasia. One shot in a player laying. I'm doctor, you playing patient. You really wanna be victim? I'll turn you into a victim. Just wait till I came with case in case you done came in. Pouring shots like Cayman, metal arm like Cayman. You seeing death rolling on a snake might be. God, I live for this. Came in a beat. Got no relation to you and you got no relation to me. But speak of relations, how much you done dated. I want a new placement away from you beat. And we notice your flow is from JPEG, but you ain't escaping. Ain't nobody safe from the beef. All the PX was changed.
Okay, there's truth in that. I get it. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
For you where you stay just the same and then claim we ain't changed when you speak like. How you keep a flow and don't change it? How you gon' lie and act like you brainless? How you say grace and hate and wish he wasn't hating, then you stay in silent crying pigs changing? Were you the reason it was changing? Why was you acting like Mason? Try to gaslight, manipulate it. Type of thing to get your face caved in. Never really trained with the basics, so when you rap then your bass is lacking. You was trying to slide with the new flow, but all your flows always sound like the past tense. Said that you move at your own pace, but your own pace get outpaced by Maskey. And nothing that Maskey, it's only sad because he do more streaming than rapping. Amari just started and better regardless, at least he could grow as an artist, little kid. Say you're Makoto, but unlike Makoto, you really just shouldn't be charging, little kid. Are you retarded? I know I'm better, I just want to battle and to stop this kid. Buku and Granite respect you, that's why they was giving you booty, but garbage, kid. You said you like NTR in chat, you really did that. So when you said you didn't like me, oh, you really meant that. Your status is always claiming hunger on the daily, and you can fix that. Hit up Indeed.com instead of Grayson. Big bag, but you are hungry, creatively starving, failed as an artist, still never barring, flow repetition, making some garbage, and as a person, don't let me get started. That's just sad.
You still have another minute and 20 seconds, bro.
See through you, better no bodies and bring the beat to you. Standing over your grave, sad I had to be mean to you. Sin had never been a person down for all the beef to it. Trauma not a ball of defense for how you be moving. How many times is trauma gonna be the reason? How many exits will it take before you see that you tweaking? How many self-reflective states before you fix all your feelings? How many times you run away from all the evils you weaving? Acceptance ain't accountability, and sorry, just some words. How about you change before you really hit the curb? Feel unnerved when you look into yourself and that reflection needed help, but then you look outside the mirror for your hurt. You deserve every single second backs on you have turned. All I ask from you is that you do what's better for your worth. You don't respect even a speck of what you get. You don't deserve any of the friends that I handed you respect, and I hope you self-reflect. You self-centered, sinner, baby brat who only let the bitter enter. So concerned with trauma, moving on is made a quitter enter. This the closest that you'll ever get to someone coming back to help you move forward. Your own pace has kept you in the past. Face the facts, we attempt to change so we could bridge the gaps. You were so concerned with your own change, you ain't remember that. Had my efforts wasted on someone who wouldn't give it back. Don't confuse the disses with some tit for tat. This is rap, stupid.
You can die slowly for me. Your entire team is gone, you're all alone.
Crazy. But you already know. I can't wait to see you on stage when you come out here next month, bro. I can't wait. Yeah. I know it's all love. I'm just saying. Jesus. All right, so we got one. Oh, we got two more. We got time. Let's see where we at. Oh, we're at a great time. Okay. All right, it's your turn. Let's see where we at. I'm sorry, these part of the gifts is way too funny. I'm sorry, they just gigging, they just ready.
She said what? She wanna what? Oh, she wanna show you the queen of the punch downs. Order up Big Mac, let me remind you what's punch out. Left I was soft, I'm forming on tough now. Left cause I thought it was cool, you move like a knock, cause I don't give a fuck now. Left and I wanted it low key, but you won't accept it, let's set up for chaos to come out. Nigga, I slap your dog with a play. I made no battle on play. Let's try the ball, I ain't a hard. I took her ass to the base. Get caught in the mud, go make a song, the close one like Instagram rate. No, you ain't a bum, but you was a bum, so you want me to hit you some place. You don't get a one, give you a lot, 6 more lines to explain. Remember that time on Scam 1, said you owe it a king, you was Tito Ross. So many times I've lost religion, so it ain't no surprise that you demonized. Let's be honest, you only done told me to start this, cause lessons of this, they don't see the drops. Yeah, I'm fly, but she just don't add up even when comparison, one I don't see they eye. And I see the eyes set against me, trying to teach your mind. Oh shit, see. I don't even try, I'm a bitch beat, play some baddie, get the pussy verted, put the kettle black, but she a type of version. Then we settle rapping, your regrets are worse, and we will demons this battle. Who's worse, the person if you heard that she gripping her?
Hey, but hold on a second though, Mono, bro. But hold on a second. Now you ain't holding no bars back either. You know what I mean? Just to let you know, it's you sliding in here, bro. You sliding. We come on, you sliding.
First you heard me, unless you ventured too deep, make a bet for mercy. I take no words of my siblings, that's word to Burley. How you burly, a nigga ain't big and burly. How'd I not see this coming? You blood from Germany, you waste sperm seed, we all know it be. Autism ain't no excuse to be terrible. Terrible nigga, terrified, us wanna be terrorists. Terrified, but good woman facade is embarrassing. I'll bury if you compare me to I got this shit to be scaring the ops saying. Technical skill and all your drops in. I ain't gon' make from the trauma, but stop the talking about your father when niggas vibing, cause we don't wanna hear about just keep it quiet, dude. I'm off these sour punches, every single one of them hit harder than your boss. Moving on mass destruction, but the other Makoto, I'm murder that crow now. They playing me.
The funny part is just seeing the animation in the background, just like this subtle Charlie Brown-ish kind of thing. It just be like, yeah, how you think you're doing better than me? You don't understand what I'm see. I'm just doing everything, and I'm just like, wait, hold on, young man. You know, it's just kind of like you at a library. You see this person with like 12 books walking out of there without checking out. Like, wait, hold on, slow down there, young man. Who are you? And that's what it looks like.
When they see a performance, your view count go down. And it's part you, I count you something you criticize. It's all switch to the flow now. Said you ain't with me all right then, too. Put the fight, so I'm picking up my pen. What's that on your head? It's a price tag. Gears won't turn, so they telling you to fight back. Fight back, fight back. You live for the violence, you like that. Fight back, fight back. Since you needed a challenge, get your mic back. Fight back, fight back. And you know, man, I really used to like bats. Fight back, fight back. Here's one last joke, and it's like that.
You cook and do, bro. I'm glad that you guys are friends, because at the end of the day, you guys are just going to make each other better. And that's the whole point. You know what I mean? Like when I started rapping, I had he's like my brother to this day. You know, we've had competitive battles like back in 2004, 2005, and it was the homie, me and Mike Jack. And that's what this reminds me of, because we done that before. And, you know, and believe it or not, at that point, you know, he's just a better writer than me at that point. You know what I mean? And even though I was straightforward, but, you know, I always had, you know, there was always, you know, the clashes back and forth in that. You know what I mean? I still have those tracks to this day. Those tracks are 21 years old, bro. My God. My God. And I still have them. So we use those kind of things as, you know, stepping stones for us to get better. And that's what we did, you know? Yeah, you know, it's always about that. It's always about good, friendly competition and things like that. Of course, you know, We support, so I don't forget. But yeah, keep going. Whatever it takes for you guys to keep competitive and keep it friendly. Just always, always be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? Frost, is Mono going to be out there too? Do you know, or he's not going? I'm just asking. Okay, but that's okay. I mean, like I said, there's many other opportunities that's coming up later that I haven't even announced yet, so don't worry. And now we'll go to the final track. It's Stray Dog. Of course, man. Of course I'm gonna sub, man. If you spend the time, like I said, I support everybody that comes in the stream and submits something, because you still got to have the nerve and be brave for somebody to sit and listen and review and critique your own music. That's bravery in itself. So you get my support just because of that.
Okay. Okay, Volo. Yeah. Call me, come to the beat. Ay, yeah. With my bars at? Yeah, okay. Big Joe Rex, I'm back in this bitch like the cam niggas know they get packed up. Ain't no more tricks when they pass on, clapped up. Drop plus 10 on them, great weapon master. Sipping the elixir, this shit made me hit. What I put in this split got me feeling resistant. This shit made me sick, roll black, holy hand. But at least in the crowd, I can't hit. Hey, I ain't really been plotting no shit. All of my parties, some hitters, they slide when we hitting your party. They thought I'm a ball when I'm off this Bacardi. They body get chopped like they new to the model. I'm off them and Thor influence my thoughts. I got a little top, then I'm off in the morning. Dawn on the sun, my mom with a short on the fish. Been fixing the club, on Papa's poppy and shadow. I start out of north, and my heart to the sin in the shore. He in darkness, I'm heartless, a monster. Awful and awesome, I'm leaving them all struck. I've been on top of the bar, that's inspiration. I got war and haters, want them changes, y'all never been solid. Hey, okay, big hobgoblin, bitch gobbling my balls. Big blade on me like I'm rolling with squad. See these niggas just seeming they ain't as you saw. That bitch rise, then she be dragging my drawers. So you ass a has-been, you ain't seeing the flaws. T and men drag them, they flapping they maul. Watch them get their ass kicked. Go via tall, my dog gotta spin if I tell them go spin it. Can't throw the ham if they gon' come extend it. Absolute leader, my gang stay with it. Slaughter my turf, they gon' run calisthenics. The racks in the back, tennis, my niggas on tennis. They follow my word to the letter specific. Y'all niggas just giving, bitches ain't hit. Y'all call sharpshooters, y'all ain't even proficient. Rush them unpack on me more so than me. They gon' ask where I'm at, well it's never brain living. Can't talk with his chest cause the rest is just mimic. I step with this check, he get dropped in the dark, man, this shit getting grim. I ain't dropped on this mark and I'm still in pursuit. Wet him up and I spark up the miles in the building. No urgent hit dark, but y'all still getting killed. Big Joe Rex, man, back in this bitch like the cam niggas know they get packed up. Ain't no more tricks when they pass on, clapped up. Drop plus 10 on them, great weapon master. Sipping the elixir, this shit made me hit. What I put in this split got me feeling resistant. This shit made me sick, roll black, holy hand. But at least in the crowd, they can't hit. They can't hit.
I like the vibe and the energy, and it's just like something you can perform and everybody gets hyped. This is one of those situations where you want to try to have some drops. You want to have different kinds of things there to make all of those parts memorable. And for you rapping about an RPG like that, there'll be some individuals that will love this kind of record. But like I said before, it's like you can have a impressive plate, but you got to figure out a way a fan could be able to enjoy the content the best way they possibly can. You know what I mean? Like, it's dope. Like I said, people don't have non-dope tracks is what I want to address. It's not one of those situations at all. A great majority of you guys that submit music and everything to me, I already know you have a pen. I know you have a pen. And even if you don't have a, more efficient pen than somebody else or your peer or whatever, I know what the delivery you're trying to make on this. Like, I know exactly what you're trying to do. And I'm speaking to you not as an artist. I'm speaking to you on a producer's perspective. I'm already thinking about how I would chop this or how I would perform that or how I could do any of those things. And in that way, people can be amped and hyped with you too. You know what I mean? Like the rule of the day, and like I said, we're at the last part. The track is dope, bro. Track is dope. The energy is nice. You always had a deep tone that's dope. I remember you from The Voice, and I was able to hear all the things that you can do. You can do a lot of great things, Trey. You really can. But you have to figure out a way to break these things up. And I know it's like a track that's like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. That's crucial. That really matters. The less amount of time on the song, the more it takes for you to have some dynamics to sell that record. You don't want to make it to a point where it's completely something you play in the background and I'm just here with the beat and vibing, but I'm not hearing what you're saying. You don't want to get to that point. But they like the record? Cool. Does it bang? Awesome. Will people do TikToks and all that stuff to it? Cool. That's great. But they can't tell me what bar did you say in there. And I'm not saying that you didn't have any bars, but you have nothing but bars. But the point is, you didn't make the track dynamic as it should be to shine and do that. You don't want the beat to be the primary. The primary is you. The beat is secondary. It's a good secondary. You know what I mean? Like peanut butter and jelly, or like, you know what I'm saying? Cheese and a cheeseburger or something. But at the end of the day, it has to complement it, not take over it. There are a lot of people that get these crazy beats and they just be, oh man, this is a banger because of the beat. But they'll be like, okay, so what did he say? Well, he says something like, if they're already at that point, that means you kind of lost them. And you don't want to make a habit of that. Sometimes a beat could just be a vibe and you just freeforming, cool. But make those words meaningful. Make sure your vocal is the primary. Make them be like, okay, I'm going to listen to him because I like his flow over this beat. Not I'm going to listen to this because this beat is a banger. You don't ever want somebody to say, unless you are the producer and then you get the double whammy. Okay, cool. But then you have to separate the both. And I'm telling you that because I'm a producer and an artist as well. And those things are crucially important. Cool. And I also like to make sure no matter what, I try to finish within that 2-hour mark. And I just hit it. So just want to let you know, I appreciate everybody. That is the end of the Mark Cooper Monday of this week. I'll definitely be back next Monday. I do plan to maybe play some games. Nope. I'm not doing that because this weekend I'm actually filming for Power Rangers. So I won't be able to stream this weekend at all because we go right on film and I got to be in the suit and all that jazz. I went to the gym yesterday. My legs are like jelly, so I'm getting up. It sounds like a drum solo. It's terrible. But quote of the night, just to let everybody know. It's great to have a presentation, but you have to make sure that you find out ways to give your audience the silverware to eat this masterpiece that you just made. As simple as possible. Don't make it too difficult. The only thing you make it difficult is not looking at the key details. I'll see you guys next week. Appreciate you. Peace.
When I say player, you say what? Player, player.